The mountaintop, well, at least the summit as we look outside our weather window. This is the Malad summit here along I-15. Here you can see those dark clouds, the storm system that's moving through, pressing through Malad, Downey, Bear Lake County. Yeah, expect a chance of those thunderstorms throughout the evening for at least the next couple of hours. Could produce some hail, could produce some very gusty winds up to 55 mile per hour gusts. Red flag warning here. You can see this area. This is kind of the path of the storm that's going to be pushing through the southern corner of the state. But we do have this red flag warning in effect till 9 o'clock tonight. We may get a break from it tomorrow, but believe me, it will return next week in earnest. 83 right now, Pocatello, with a few clouds passing through, 15 mile per hour winds. Still a little toasty in through Idaho Falls, 92 degrees with lots of sunshine and winds at about 12 miles per hour. Here you can see that system that's coming through, circulating in through Utah, Nevada, into the southern portion of the state. It's going to be pushing into the Tetons tonight. So yeah, chance of thunderstorms tonight in through Jackson. That's what we're expecting. So for tonight, the Snake River Plain, once things calm down, partly to mostly cloudy skies. A little bit warm tonight, Upper Valley in the low 50s, mid 50s, Lower Valley into the low 60s for those overnight lows. Southeast Highlands, mostly cloudy tonight. Once things settle down, Preston 56 for low, Montpelier 50, Income 57 degrees. In through the Teton County, Wyoming and Idaho area, partly cloudy skies. Jackson in the 40s for a low, same for Afton, Yellowstone, 50s for Driggs and DuBois. Then as we take a look through the Central Mountains, pretty clear tonight with overnight lows dropping down into the 50s for Chalice, Salmon, Mackay, Arco, 40s for Leadore, 30s for Stanley. Into your weekend, Saturday, cloudy skies into the Central Mountains later in the day, so we'll start off the day with sunshine. Clouds are going to be moving in, and then we're hitting highs in the 80s, so just a couple of degrees cooler tomorrow than what we've seen. Highlands in western Wyoming, especially through the Jackson, Afton, Alpine area, we're looking for a chance of some afternoon thunderstorms developing with our daytime highs in the 80s for Island Park, Driggs, DuBois, Jackson, 70s for Afton and Yellowstone. In through the southeast Highlands, partly cloudy skies. We're going to get a break from the heat, so mid 80s, low 80s for our highs, but enjoy it because those temperatures are going back up. Through the Snake River Plain, chance of an isolated thunderstorm or two in through the afternoon hours. Back up in the 90s for Pocatello tomorrow, 80s for Idaho Falls, Rexburg, St. Anthony, Blackfoot, American Falls in the 80s as well. Here's a look at our Southeast Idaho Chevy dealers 7-day forecast as we're taking a look at that weekend. Yeah, chance of those thunderstorms through Pocatello, highs in the 80s for the next couple days, and we're going to turn that thermostat back on high again next week. Mid 90s for those daytime highs taking us through the week. Blackfoot, 80s for the weekend, some sun, some clouds, then lots of sunshine for Monday, Tuesday, just a few clouds Wednesday and Thursdays. We're back up in the 90s. Idaho Falls getting hot a little bit earlier. Sunday hitting a high of 91, 95 for Monday. Going to stay in the mid 90s for the rest of the work week next week. Rexburg, a bit of a break from the heat. 86 the high tomorrow, 91 the high on Sunday, mid 90s for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Slight chance of seeing some thunderstorms in through tomorrow though. Teton area, chance of thunderstorms, best chance tomorrow. Then things will calm down a little bit. We'll be in the 70s for our highs for the next couple days, 80s for Monday and the work week ahead. Yeah, a little bit of 90-degree weather in there coming in on Wednesday. And for the Central Mountains, looking for some sunshine, some clouds, highs in the 80s tomorrow, 70s for Sunday with a chance of some thunderstorms, and then back into the low 90s for much of the week next week. Misty?